All right, so in a previous video we just did the back scrub. Today we're going to do the foot scrub. Very similar procedure, just a few minute differences. So again, real quick, just to run through some of the benefits of being able to do these spa upgrades is that it just generates more revenue in your massages. Typically we utilize these enhancements and incorporate that into your time. So typically they'll come at the last 10 to 15 minutes of the service time. So in an average, 50 minutes hands-on spa routine, you'll do about 35 minutes, 40 minutes of massage and then save the scrub until the very last. Again, that's just my personal preference on saving the scrub to the last, just because it can get a little messy and I don't want my client rolling around in the sheets and moving and getting the scrub all over them. But it's usually not that big of an issue if you wanted to do it in the beginning. No worries. So to do the feet, it's very easy, and again, I like to save it for the last part, and I also prefer to have my client face up. And you could do a face down foot scrub and there's no issue with that. It works either way. So technically you could start them face up or face down, and as long as you ended with the foot scrub, that's fine. Now again, when we did the back, we wanted to at least start our client face up, so when we flipped them over, we could scrub the back for the last little bit of the massage. So first thing is we gotta drape the feet here. And it's real easy when I do this at the very end. I just fold the blanket and the sheet back towards the knees here. Then I want to take a dry towel because it's going to get really messy with the feet, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift her feet up and I'm going to place this towel right under her feet, and that's just going to help keep things clean for that scrub. So again, however you want to warm your towels is up to you. If you have a towel warmer in your room, that's fine. If you're a mobile therapist, these work great. This is actually designed as a hot stone warmer, or a portable hot stone warmer, but it works for towels too if you'd like to utilize it that way. So we're going to grab 2 hot towels, one at a time first. And when it comes to the foot, it just depends on how you wrap the foot. So I'm just going to have it like folded in half here, and I'm going to take the corner, I'm going to lift her foot up right here at the heel, and I'm going to fold this over. Now again, I would check and see if it was too hot for my client before I put it on, but these are kind of lukewarm, so I'm not too worried about it. Boom, put that on, just kind of wrap her foot up with it. Again, I'm going to have it double folded over. I mean, if you wanted, you could have this unfolded all the way and wrap even their calves too. That's fine. I just like to do it like this because when it's double folded, it makes the heat last a little bit longer. So I'm just going to start with some compressions of that hot towel into the foot, especially right around the heel. And the heel is going to be our big focus with our scrub too, because that's where it gets real dry, real callousized. So again, I'll just work the foot. You can already feel her foot loosening up, and like her bones are creaking in there. Just that good old heat, right? So after I get a little bit of the compressions, you could ham it up a little bit. I like to at least get it started quick while my towels are still kind of warm, so that way while I'm doing the scrub on one foot, the other foot is staying nice and insulated, nice and warm. So I'm going to take this towel, and if it's still warm, I can just place it right over her calf here. If I, save the heat, right? Might as well not lose out. So I'm going to take about a quarter size amount of the scrub here, and I use a sugar-based scrub, and you can find your own personal preference in scrub. And basically we're just going to do a massage. So I'm just going to get that scrub over the foot. Now, in my mind, I like to be, cautious, or what's the word for it? A little more gentle with the top of the foot, just because the skin's thin and sensitive. But I've never had a client complain that it was too rough or too coarse on the top of the foot. So, but basically, we're just going to do this scrubbing action, especially, like I said, right here around the heel. So I just cut that heel and just use a little bit of muscle effort here and just kind of scrub that heel out. Another good spot too is where we get those bunions, which is right here on the side of our big toe, right there at that metatarsal phalangeal joint there. And then I'll just kind of just get the whole foot a little bit, just being a little more gentle with the top of the foot, and just really get the bottom of the foot so I can change my angle and get there. And I mean, I can incorporate my massage techniques into it, really get a foot massage here. And so for your clients who, you know, really like footwork, you know, really request footwork, the easy way to upsell that client. He's like, oh, well, your feet are going to feel brand new after this. You're going to love it. So, as this towel's starting to cool off, and we got a good scrub on that one, I'm going to grab another towel, and I want to wrap it back up and insulate it again. So again, take the corner, place it on the heel, and just basically roll and fold the towel over the foot. And so this towel's kind of cold, so I'm going to get it off of her so she don't feel uncomfortable. And boom, I'm going to slide off the other foot here. Again, a quarter size amount of my scrub, and we're just working that foot. Again, just focus around that bunion area or right around the heel. Incorporate your regular massage techniques. And if your personal preference, like I said, this is just how we do it here at our school. And you know, you can change and do whatever you really want. I mean, if you wanted to incorporate the calves with this as well, go for it, right? No problem there. You just might need a couple more towels, right? So I'm just going to really get around the bottom of the foot. You know, some people wonder if the scrub makes them more ticklish. You really don't feel it in that type of sense. I've never really had an issue with ticklish people getting excited by the scrub or anything. So, but if that happens to you, you know, you just change up your application. Remember, typically if our clients' feet are really ticklish, usually applying a more firmer pressure takes away that tickle. So that towel is getting pretty cool. We got the scrub on that foot. Grab me another towel, unfold it. Again, boom. Get that wrap on there. And then I'm going to use this towel to get the scrub off. So I'm just trying to get it off my hands a little bit so I don't get it back on her. So, and just again, I'm just going to wipe off and just pull. Just pull it off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep her foot lifted. I'm going to fold that dry towel back because it's got all the scrub on it. And I'll just continue to wipe off. And, you know, I don't like having that grip between my feet, so I'll just kind of give them a little dental floss real quick. Yeah, some clients think that's a little weird, but it's up to you if you want to incorporate it. And the same thing here. Since this one's actually still pretty warm, I'll probably do a little bit of compression with it first. And just, again, just kind of wipe off my hand a little bit. And then just pull it out. And with the double fold, you can actually open it up to that clean side if there's like a lot of scrub on there. So again, I'll just take the thing here. And usually I have like a basket down here so I don't have wet towels and scrub all over the floor. So it just makes it easier to maintain. Again, we'll get the little floss in there, little toe. She got a little ticklish on that. And that is our foot scrub there. So real simple, real easy to add.